Okay, this is a good unit. I'm going to, let's see how I can be here. I'm going to do a new map, area, next, skip, start mapping. Get some air in there. Okay, notice how it starts off just with a stream going out about 2 feet from the unit. And then I can, if I try to create a point right there, it will add the point. Then I can come over here to the left. And I can add a point. Come further over here, go out a little bit. And I can add a point. Points can be added really close into the unit. I don't even get, if I go out, then I go in, I can go really close into the unit and I do not get that message that's telling me that I've exceeded the inner limit. I can't remember. I'll show you on the next unit, the bad unit, the problem. Okay, moving over to the bad unit. I'll leave this running. I'll let it stop turning here before I unplug it. Let it zero itself out, basically. I can't remember if this is a bad one or a good one. We're going to see. Okay. No, this is another good unit. Okay, so I'm going to show you again on the good unit. Actually, it would be more beneficial to just show you the bad unit. Okay, let me disconnect this one and we'll go with the bad one. Seeing too much of me there. Sorry for the show. I don't care. I need to get this resolved with you guys. This has become very frustrating for me. Okay. This is a known bad unit. Let me go ahead and put the pressure on. By the way, I have 60 psi at the end of this hose, and I can get about 8 gallons per minute, maybe a little more at the end of this hose. All right, good. Okay, a known bad unit. Here we go. We're gonna go to map and new one, area next. Skip that, start mapping. All right, here we go. We should get some water coming out. Get through the air. All right, nice little dribble. That's inside of a nice little dribble that's inside of a foot of the unit. Minimum point creation range not met. Please increase the distance between points and device. Try again. Hey, that's no big deal. I mean, nobody needs to water that close in, no problem. Let's boost it out a little bit. Now you remember the old unit, or I'm sorry, the previous working unit was definitely working inside of that range. That's a good, the wind's picking it, but that's a good 3 feet. Now watch what happens when I click this. Let me get the, try to add a point. Minimum point creation range not met. Please increase the distance between points and device. Try again. Okay, all right, well, I guess I have to go out a little more. Okay, like this point, no problem. Look, we got 4 to 5 feet. Call it 4. Try to add a point. Minimum point creation range not met. Please increase distance between points and device. Try again. Okay, so we got to go out even further than that. All right, now we are out. That's 6 feet. That's 6 feet. And yeah, granted, I understand there's wind, but that has nothing to do with it. I've done this on pure calm days too. Try to add a point. Minimum point creation range not met. Please increase distance between points and device. Try again. Now, if I try to back up, watch what happens. Remote control has reached the minimum distance. I can't even back up if I wanted to. So now I got to go out further. Again, just so you can see it with the stream. Try to back up. That's a 6-foot stream. So I got to go out even more. All right, now we got, guys, that's 8 feet, 9 feet all day long. Try to make a point. Minimum point creation range not met. Please increase the distance between points and try device again. It doesn't matter. I can move it to the left. Look, I can move it to the right. It's not even showing up on the screen when you're zoomed all the way in. It still is going to keep on doing the same thing. I got to take this thing out to, and I'm by my garage. There's no wind coming with the direction of the stream right now because I've got the garage behind the unit. This is that's 12 feet at least, maybe more. Now watch. It'll finally, I bet, let me make a point. Point added successfully. Okay, so let's go over there towards the car. I'm going to splash the car. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, here we are. We're hitting the car, 12-foot stream. And it will let me make a point, but what if I wanted to bring it in? Watch. Remote control has reached its minimum distance point. I can't bring it in anymore. And if I try to, minimum point creation range not met. So this thing is not good within 12 feet of itself. Only outside of that 12-foot range will it allow you to make a point. The other problem is if you go ahead and accept that it can't water any closer to itself than that, it's still not okay. Even if you design a zone that would work like that, it's still not okay, because when it gets towards the end of its cycle and it starts to do its little wiggle back where the stream gets closer and closer to the unit as it wiggles back to try to make sure it evens out the amount of water that's gotten to all of the, inside closer to the unit, doesn't get as much water, so it has to make up for that at the end of its cycle. It won't come inside of the 12 feet, even for that. I've watched them. I've watched it. I've tested that several times and watched it. It will not water inside of 12 feet. It will not map inside of 12 feet. I've got 3 bad units like this. I think a couple of them will do about 8 feet. and then this one is probably the worst. So hope by showing you the first one and how it works correctly, and now showing you the bad one and how it doesn't work. These all are running the exact same firmware, Bluetooth firmware. All of the updates have been completed. They're all on the exact same software. They're all running the same pressure, same source of water. I've troubleshot it 100 different ways to make sure that it's unit specific, and the problem follows the unit, not location, anything like that. Okay, thank you, signing off.